just like that. Okay. So see, you just put with this angled brush, you just put it down and just go like that, and it just automatically makes like a little rosebud, or it'll make a little leaf. So we're going to do another rosebud right here. And I'm leaving a little space because I'm going to put use a little bit of green there and use that for the greenery going around. You always think you have everything you need, and then you don't. I'm going to use a little liner brush to put a little bit of greenery right here, a little stem. Put a little stem there. And then I want to take the stem and kind of go around like this. Now, in the one-stroke painting, in Donna Dewberry's one-stroke painting, if you ever watch one of her videos, she does her, now this is called a cottage, I think it's called a cottage rose. She does her cottage rose how I'm doing it. But these rosebuds, no, she doesn't. She does them a different way. But the way she was doing the rosebuds, I'm adding a little white too, just to kind of highlight. The way she was doing her rosebuds, I just couldn't get it. So I kind of created this way for myself. So if you watch Donna Dewberry and you see how she does her rosebuds and you like it and you catch on, then do it that way. I just couldn't catch on, so I decided to do them this way. So this is my own little spin on making rosebuds. So you gotta do what you gotta do. Okay. Now what I want to do is I want to, I'm going to draw vines everywhere, and then from the vines we will decide where we're going to do leaves and where we're going to do rosebuds everywhere, all over this skate. So I'm going to load my brush up with mostly green and just a little bit of white. Okay. There we go. And let's just start drawing some little lines in everywhere. Okay. And then I'm going to add a little bit of that medium on there, that floating medium. Because I had enough paint on here, but sometimes it just like dries out and you just need like more. And I'm going to get away from this brush right now. I will use that for leaves and also for the rosebuds, but I'm going to put this down for a second. I think I'm going to like using my liner brush a little bit more. Yeah. Because, I mean, even though I got thick in certain places, it's fine, but I need to have a little bit more control with, I need to have a little bit more control with these vines. They were getting a little too thick. In some areas, I'm just leaving off like that so I can put like a little rosebud there. Okay. Alrighty. Let's throw a little line down into here. Okay. And then at the same time, let's take a little bit of white, kind of intermix it with the green that's on my brush, and just kind of hit some of these vines, like a little side of that vine, to just hit it on the side of the vine so we can get a little bit of highlighting so everything's not solid, because we don't want that. Now, how I originally was doing these, where how I double loaded the brush with mostly green and a little white, you can do that, especially, but when you want the vines to be a little bit thicker. But because I'm working on this skate, I started seeing that using that big brush like that and double loading the brush, it was just too much, because these vines are they're finer, because I'm on a smaller space. I'm on this skate, so that's why I switched brushes and did it like this. And I'm sure that's what I did the first time I did this. I just, oh, I forgot. Okay. And if I didn't, that's how I'm doing it this time. Okay, so I'm loving this. Let's draw some leaves and also draw some roses, some rosebuds. And I'm going to go and find places to do my rosebuds first on this skate. Okay, so here we go. So let's do some rosebuds. Like I want to do a rosebud right here. Okay, there's one. Here's another area for a really pretty rosebud. Okay. All right, let's do another one here. All right. Hopefully you guys are seeing all this. I'm in frame. Okay. Okay, let's do a rosebud right here. Okay. And we'll put one right here. And the rosebuds will come alive more as soon as I put the greenery around them. It frames them. There we go. I needed to also add a little more white into that one. Okay. And do I want to do any more rosebuds anywhere else? Yes, I do. Right here. Okay. And do I want to do one here? Perfect. Okay, so now we're going to take that green. Let's take the smaller liner brush and frame those rosebuds up. And we may be into the other video, are we? Yeah, we probably are. So I'm glad you guys came on to the next video. What happens is my camera only, it's my camera, it's my phone. My phone only films for 30 minutes at a time. I do not know why. We've tried to change it, but it does not change. It will just only film for 30 minutes at a time. So, and then it'll just start a new video. It's weird. Okay, so I'm just going around and I'm framing all the rosebuds. And framing the rosebuds in greenery makes it look more like a rosebud. Right? Right. You guys are like, okay, Angela, answering your own questions. But I'm imagining you're agreeing with me. Okay. What am I doing? Okay. Okay. Alrighty, and then let's go ahead and take that white again with that same brush, and we're just going to just highlight everything, just adding a little white where we see the greenery, so that everything has a little highlight on it. Never paint anything one certain color, because in anything, nothing's one certain color. Everything has a highlight and shading. So, gotta make sure we put the little highlights on here. Okay. Ooh, I see a little leaf up here that needs a little framing. Up here at the top. It's so cool. Outside my window is a really, really big olive tree. And I always hear the little birdies. I don't know if you guys are hearing it or not. It's so cute. I love little birds. Little or big. Birds are awesome. How magical. They constantly get to fly away. On to the next adventure. Okay, so we're going to stop this here because I'm about to run out of juice on my camera. and I've got to go to a Zumba class. I got to get dressed and get to Zumba, which hopefully I'm not late. And the next thing we need to do on this is we need to go ahead and put in leaves. So right now we have the main flower, we have little rosebuds everywhere, which I think looks so pretty. And the next thing we need to put leaves on. And we're going to do the leaves with that same brush that we did the roses with, which is that slanted brush. And we'll do the leaves. And you make the leaves the same way you make the rosebuds, but you use green. Of course, we're going to use that sagey green and white. So, and we'll put in all of the leaves, and that will really, really, really complete this up. Off camera, I will do I'll do most of the wheels. I'll do most of the silver technique to to put all the metal in with colored pencil, but I'll leave a little bit so I can do that with you guys. And then we'll get this cut out and collage this into the background. Okay, you guys, that's it for now. If you haven't subscribed to my channel, I'd love for you to do so. If you can give this video a thumbs up, that'd be great. Any comments or questions, leave below. Come visit me on Facebook and Instagram. I'll talk to you guys next video. Bye!